If you chose to live today, then you either believe that your life is meaningful or that it can be meaningful. Even if your only purpose is your personal pleasure, you still believe that your life has some redeeming quality. You ultimately determine how your life can be successful or meaningful based on your stance toward death. This can be referred to as transcendence. Transcendence is simply our attempt to live a meaningful life in the face of death. The desire for transcendence means that we will either find a way to overcome biological death or find a purpose to our lives that death can't invalidate. Whichever form it takes, everyone believes in some form of transcendence. In other words, everyone believes that their lives can have meaning in spite of death. Let's take a look at a few forms of transcendence. Some scientists try to transcend death through technology.
We could leave these bodies behind.
Digitally, you could live whatever life you wanted, wherever you wanted, with a kind of immortality on offer.
Not only is this pure speculation, but even if it were achieved, it wouldn't be real life. It would be a computer program based on my life. Death is not overcome if our bodies aren't alive. Even if we granted that this was a form of extended life, it would still end when the universe ended, and therefore death would only be delayed, not defeated. Many religions believe in an afterlife that gives meaning to our current life.
And forgetting about the true life, the life that we will live after here, the life that we will be in and dwell in for eternity, which is the hereafter, the next life, the next world, the next realm that every single human, every person, every soul deep inside of a chest of a human being will have to go through.
If there were life after death, it would certainly change our perspective. But simply imagining an afterlife is nothing more than speculation. Escapism is not a solution for death. Some people believe that accepting death is the answer.
Live life on your own terms. Well, guess what? Every life comes with a death sentence. But until then, who's in charge? Me. That's how I live my life.
This form of transcendence seeks to maximize our lives before dying. Living life on our own terms is meaningful enough. But if your life is meaningful only on your terms, then your meaning dies with you, and therefore death still wins. Some people try to find a cause that will outlive them.
So what can we, normal people, do about it? By standing for trees, not only can you save the lives of trees, help forest communities, and protect the rights of animals to live in their homes, but you will also balance the amount of pollution that you yourself give off with your everyday activities, making you a part of the solution and not the problem.
Fighting for a cause is an attempt to transcend death vicariously. However, if the world itself is going to end, then any cause will end with it, and therefore death wins again. We try to live meaningful lives by seeking justice, power, glory, and through relationships, but we've seen in the previous videos how death invalidates all of those forms of meaning for our lives. Even if we achieve transcendence for a brief moment, the moment passes and death takes it away from us. It's a false transcendence. The Bible recognizes this problem as well. The writer of Ecclesiastes says, "I have seen all the works which have been done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and striving after the wind." So we live in a world where death is invincible. Death cannot be transcended, and therefore ultimate meaning and purpose for our lives is impossible. Your life can't truly be considered a success if you die. True transcendence can only come by literally defeating death. The only life that isn't lived in vain is the life that overcomes death itself. In our next video, we'll explore the Bible's stance toward death and its message of transcendence.